The scenario was us leaving Bosnia and Herzegovina.
The most difficult thing was that we don't speak Serbo-Croatian.
Going over to the liaison, the manager, and I coordinated with him, and then we worked it out with the embassy and got the paperwork sent. And we were able to get through that part of the scenario. The second part was, I guess, when we got to the actual baggage claim part itself. And then when we were running through baggage claim, they supposedly found a secret document.
I went through the security gate, the metal detector. I took the articles out of my belongings out of my pockets. I put them in the Tupperware container, sent it through the scanner, and while it came back out on the other side, before I even touched it, I saw there was something there that I noticed I knew I didn't put in there. I knew I didn't put it in there.
Essentially, they were just going to give us a hard time on the way out. This is really what it came down to. It's they're trying to replicate a Eastern European type environment.
So like an idiot, I picked it up and inspected it. And once you touch it, I mean, once you have it in your hand, it's yours.
So they stopped my whole team and came over and interviewed me in the passenger area. He wanted me to come back to the back room, and they're just trying to put us in a really bad situation, which is something we try to avoid in the military, of separating our team, separating our guys.
Before that happened, me and Captain Gallagher spoke, and we both were kind of under the agreement that we didn't like the idea of the team getting separated.
So we had one of my guys watching me, and I made sure he had the number for the embassy if something happened, and then so we split ops because the bottom line is I'm not going to win that battle in the air.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal since I would still be able to see the room he was going into. We already knew which room he was going into, and the room was still within visible sight. Before he left, I told him to make sure to try to keep that door open and try to stay in sight through the door.
I was back conferring with the gentleman and the manager in the airport office. There were people in kind of harassing my guys, trying to get them, let me get back to you, and then it turned out, it was a misunderstanding. And so we went back through, and that part of that scenario was finished.
First task was to move to a village market in Sarajevo and acquire a ream of paper to bring back to the embassy.
Okay, on the Ruck March scenario, basically what they had us take was we had 2 5-gallon water jugs, a litter, and a box of MREs, and I believe we brought 2 rucks and an assault pack just because we weren't sure what we were going to need. So on top of the litter and just started walking. But when we stopped to do like a little security halt, we decided that having the open box, a giant box of MRE sitting on the litter wouldn't be a smart idea, not just because it's harder to carry, but if you walk into a town and you're trying to talk to anyone, try to do any type of barter, you're basically showing them exactly what you got. That guy wouldn't have been happy with 2 MREs if he knows you have a whole box.
The biggest problem for me when we got to the market was convincing persuading the shop owner that we found the ream of paper at to work a deal with us in order to get the ream of paper. We had no money, we had no, we had a couple of articles on us that he wanted.
The bartering went quite well. We tried to play nice in the beginning, and the guy just wasn't having it. So Sergeant Dole had to kick it up a notch.
I'll trade him anything to get the ream of paper.
I think we left there with what we wanted. Maybe we gave up a little bit too much, but whatever. The Army can always issue me a new Leatherman or a pair of sunglasses.
Again, in itself, that was probably the worst thing because I was so task focused that I completely missed this critical piece of information I was supposed to.
I didn't expect to roll up there and there be classified information just laying on the table, and I think that's why we missed it. And I think that was one of the good things of the exercise, was to try and get us to expect the unexpected.
The second scenario was to meet the mayor of the town and discuss their media capabilities. She didn't want to have anything to do with us.
Basically, in the second scenario, I was taken hostage and kidnapped.
Yeah, one of our team members was kidnapped because we didn't see him. We lost sight of him on the objective.